Hi, welcome. Simon here and hope you're doing well. Here I have the Lenovo Legion gaming laptop 17-inch, and in this video I'll walk you through step by step on how to upgrade additional RAM on your laptop. So this is a laptop DDR4 RAM, and I'll walk you through how to upgrade from start to finish. And if you feel like the computer needs a little bit more RAM, so this video is for you. Alright, so the first thing I like to do is to go ahead and identify the laptop here. So take a look at the bottom of your laptop. It says Lenovo Legion Y740-17IRH. Okay, so the goal is to remove the back cover. So get yourself a Phillips screwdriver. This is a tiny little pointy ones, and because the screws are really small, so you need to have a smaller screwdriver here. Let's go ahead and start removing all the screws. So these two screws right in the middle, on the top center in the middle, they do not come off. So just unscrew it, and if you feel like it's loose, just leave it as is. The rest of other screws, they do come off, so you need to keep unscrewing until you can pull out the screw out. Some of the screws are really small, some of them are really long, so you need to make sure you know where the screws coming out from. Later on, you need to put them back together. So pretty much all the screws on the top here are long, and the screws here on the gray area are shorter. So the one in the center and 4 screws here at the bottom. Alright, once you have removed all the screws, the next step we need to do is to remove the back cover. I like to go ahead and start from the corner of the side of the laptop. So in my case, I noticed that my bottom left corner is has a tiny little gap. So that is to my advantage to pry it open. I'll be using a metal prying tool, stick it in between that gap right there. Okay, I have a good leverage. It's open, and right now I'm gonna come here and use my fingers, try to go in between that gap and try to pry it open. Alright, so once I have a good grip on the back cover, I'm just working my way around to the top by wiggling until it just pops right off. At this point, you can see your entire laptop here. So you want to take this opportunity to kind of clean off the fan. If you see your fan is dusty like this or dirty, get yourself an A-can duster. Just go ahead and spray, dust it off, or get a little soft brush and kind of brush off the dust away from the CPU fan. So you want to have a good ventilation. These are the exhausts. It goes away from your laptop on the side and also blowing away to the top. Alright, let's get straight to the RAM upgrade. So here I have a DDR4. How do I know that? Take a look here. It says PC4. PC4 stands for DDR4, and this one piece of RAM is 16 GB. Alright, this is a 16 GB of RAM, and I'll be upgrading to this laptop here. Now the RAM is hidden underneath this aluminum cover, so what you want to do is you need to remove it. So before you can do that, let me show it to you how it is installed. So if you take a closer look, that this little metal clipper, they're clipping onto this aluminum. You see that clipper right there? Those are the clipper that's clipping onto the aluminum cover. What you want to do is, there's no screw needed. There's no screwdriver needed to unscrew anything. I like to work from the top left corner because I have a leverage using the heatsink to help me to pry it open. So go ahead and get a plastic prying tool now, not the metal. The metal one here, you're going to make a scratch on the motherboard, or you're going to short any of the components. So use a plastic one, pry it open, and simply lift it straight up. Once you have removed the aluminum cover, the next step is you're going to see two DDR4 RAM that is pre-installed in the laptop, 1 and 2. To remove them, you see this little metal, that little bar. So I'll call it as a bar or a clicker. It locks on to the RAM. So to remove it, you just use your finger, the thumb, and push it away from each other. So use that two thumb that you have and push it at the same time away from each other. So that direction. Push it, and the RAM would just pop slightly at about 45-degree angle. Once it's popped right out, you can just slide it towards your body and you can remove the RAM. So here is the 8 gigabytes. You can see that it says 8 gigabytes, and PC4 stands for DDR4. Alright, so this original laptop comes with 8 and 8. So technically you have 16 gigabytes of RAM to begin with. If you're not satisfied with the RAM and you want to upgrade, you can go with 16, individual 16, and 16. So that would be 32 gigs of RAM. Now what you want to do is, you see that little gap here on the RAM, that little gap. You want to make sure the gap is aligned properly with the RAM slot. Once the RAM slot is inserted all the way in, and what you want to do is right in the middle, you just have to press it down. When you press it down, that little clipper will get pushed in and lock itself. Simple as that. You don't have to push on anything, you just have to push down right in the middle and the lock will just lock it in. Now you can obviously upgrade the next one to 32 gigs of RAM, 16 and 16, and just kind of save the original RAM on the side. Now you do not need to make any changes or settings in the Windows because the computer would recognize the RAM by itself, and you don't have to initialize or anything on the RAM. It would just recognize and work right off the bat. Alright, so that's pretty much it, and I did a separate video on how to upgrade the 2.5 inch SSD drive. So if you're interested to change your hard drive, the secondary drive, to an SSD drive, I'll link them in the description below or somewhere here in the box at the end of the video. Just click on that box, it will direct you to that video that I made. Okay, so your original hard drive is the M.2 drive. Excuse me. So this is your M.2 drive, which is have all your Windows, your programs, your data, everything is stored in this M.2 drive, and this is the secondary drive, maybe for the data. So whichever it is. Okay, I just wanted to point that out to you in case you're interested to upgrade your hard drive. Now to put the thing back together, what you want to do is you want to align that little line here, that metal, aluminum, align it with the top and the left. So I'm going to align it in the right position like that. Can't really see, okay? And then you just have to press it and click it in. It will just lock back into that clicker. As simple as that. You don't have to do much about it, okay? So come back and just press it down a little bit and you should be all set and ready to go. Alright, so if you're not sure where to buy the RAM or the tools, I'll link them in the description below. It will direct you to Amazon or eBay, and you can go ahead and click on the link. It would, get you your 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 or 2, your choice to upgrade, you know, for your laptop. Now I like to put the back cover back by sliding the top first. You saw me going on the top, kind of slide it in, tuck it in, that I can see that it matches the bottom line. Everything is good, and I'll just kind of press it down and put the rest of the screws back together. Alright, so that's pretty much it on how to upgrade RAM, upgrade your RAM on this Lenovo Legion laptop. Hey, if you find this video is helpful, and just do me a small favor by liking the video and smash the like button for me, will you? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe. If you have any question, comment below. I do read your comments, and I will answer any of the computer stuff that you have question with. Alright, I wish that this video is a good tutorial for you, and you can follow along to upgrade your laptop. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye now.